Hi, I'm George from DogDogCat, and I'd like to give you some advice on how to choose the right size shoes for your dog. It's a really critical thing that you get the right size. They're problematic enough, and if you don't get the right size, you're sure to fail. Roughwear uses a chart here where you basically put the dog's foot onto the chart and just figure out the exact width of the dog's foot at the widest part of his foot. Another way to do this if you don't have the chart is to take the dog's foot, put it onto a piece of paper, and just trace out each side of the foot. So just draw a line on each side of the dog's paw, measure the distance between the two lines, and you should get the correct size. Some other tips about the boots where the boots often go wrong is when you put the dog's feet into the boots, you should just be able to fit them in there. If it's super loose when you put them on, it's likely you have a size that's a little bit too big. Another sign for you to know if they're too big is or not adjusted properly is when the dog's walking in the boot, just assume that this is the dog's leg, you'll see a really large gap behind the dog's foot. That's either a sign the boot's too big or that you just haven't tightened it enough. It's critical that you make the boot quite snug around the dog's foot in order to make sure that it stays on. I also recommend that once the dog is wearing the boot, that you really pull on each of the boots and give it a good snug pull. If the boot stays on the dog's foot when you pull on it like that, it's likely that it'll stay on once you get out on the trail. This particular boot has some other little added things that helps make the boot easy to fit. It's got these very soft rubber pads that are right in around the ankle of the dog's foot. It just helps make the boot really secure, so when you tighten down the strap, it squeezes it onto the dog's foot and again helps make it stay on quite well. I recommend also that once you get out of the car, wherever you're going, that you check all the boots before you send them out into a field of snow or a meadow. So put the boots on, let the dog run around a little bit, and then check all 4 boots. If you're a skier or a snowboarder, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just like you do after you make your first run, go back and check each one. If you'd like to learn more about DogDogCat, you can check out our blog, DogDogCat blog, or go to our website, dogdogcat.com. Thanks for listening.